Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be hurting some feelings, and don't worry, these are facts. And these facts don't care about your feelings. As you've seen by the title, I'm going to be roasting some of your faves. Hey there, this is Editing Kayna. Before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to give a shout out to UnLearn the World. He has done a lot of great work out here in the Bay Area by connecting and educating people on the history and cultural significance of rap, MCing, DJing, and breaking. And since I've had the pleasure of hearing him speak, I just wanted to shine light on his work before I start talking about people who clearly needed better ghostwriters. Growth and change are hard. They are difficult. It's hard to admit that we were wrong at one point and that some of the things that we love dearly with all of our money and time and energy are things we shouldn't have spent our money, time, and energy on. And don't worry, I've been in your shoes. I've been wrong before. And it, like I said, it hurts. Learning hurts. Being wrong and then having to correct those wrongs hurts. So we're right here. I got you, okay? Unclench your jaw, put your shoulders down, do a little neck exercise, just relax. Let's get into it. The first song that I think should be banned is Over My Dead Body by Drake. I used to be the biggest Drake fan. I would follow him on social media. I thought he's a very handsome man and knows how to dress and all that kind of stuff. Over time, feelings have changed. Feelings have definitely changed. Mainly because his beard doesn't change colors. Like, you can tell he colors it in with black ink, and it kind of creeps me out just a little bit. And the other red flag is that anytime he mentions a line in his song about age and success, he's always the youngest one to do it in his category, but the category keeps going up. And then the whole Millie Brown thing, that was a little bit much. In the while that I stopped listening to Drake music and was into other stuff, I was in college at the time, I was taking a poetry or spoken word class. So there was a lot of things that were happening in the while that I wasn't listening to Drake. So when I came back to some of his songs, I was like, oh no. In this song, Over My Dead Body, Drake does this thing where he'll take about 3 to 4 couplets, and at the end of every line, it has to end with the same rhyme. So in this particular example, which has the problematic phrase that I'll be talking about in a second, he says, oh, well, I guess you lose some and win some. As long as the outcome is income, I know you want it all and then some. Shout out to Asian girls, let the lights dim some. Shots came, I don't know where they were sent from. Probably some bad hoes about to take the hint from. So that's his kind of lyrical style, which is okay, but it can be very taxing on the ears after a while. As you just heard, the one line in the song that makes no sense, that doesn't need to be there, that is stupid, is shout out to Asian girls, let the lights dim some. I don't even know where to start to where that line itself makes sense and then makes sense into the relation of the entire song. Who's letting the lights dim? Who's dimming the lights? Shout out to Asian girls, let the lights dim some. Do Asian girls like dim lights? Look, I get it's supposed to be oh, dim sum, Asian. But when you think about it for more than half a second, it sounds stupid. It sounds not, it doesn't, my hands don't know what to do because it sounds like trash, basura. In my spoken word class, we had to do a lot of drafting, revising, and then drafting again, revising and drafting again, because the whole point was when you tell a story, every line meant something to the story that you were telling. You can take out that particular line about Asian girls and the entire verse still flows. It's not even pertinent to the rest of the song. It doesn't do anything for the song other than kind of showcase a certain amount of ignorance when it comes to writing, storytelling, and views and thoughts and opinions about Asian people and how we can just throw them into rap songs and pretend it's okay. So for all those reasons, this song is trash. Next. Now you have to hear me out on this one, but the next song is Slide by H.E.R featuring YG. Now I know. Very bold statement indeed. And yes, it is, but I am not talking about her. I'm not even talking about the song. I am talking about YG. YG should be banned from this song indefinitely. He needs to go. He can't be in this song. His verse is horrible. It grates me up on the inside to know that he has a verse in this song. And this is why. Now, I don't know a lot about her, but from some of the songs that I've heard, she is not about anything that YG raps in this particular song. She's not all about like the flashy this and, everything hanging out and, whatever. She seems to be a very chill person. And when you listen to the song, the whole song is very, I don't want to say subdued, but it's a very, it's not a hype song. And when H.E.R is doing her thing, she is just saying exactly what she needs to say in the timing she needs to say it and nothing else. It's just like, it melts like butter. It's so good. And then you have YG come in with his 400, which automatically just wakes me up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in a nightmare. Like, it's horrible. I don't like his signature line, especially in this song. So he says 400 and then goes into, I need a vacation, need my lady in an apron, booty all out, cooking bacon. First of all, I know he don't cook, which I guess it's fine. He can pay other people to cook for him. But then also it's just like, even if the person that he wants to cook for him is naked, but they're wearing an apron, that's not enough protection from the grease. The grease is dangerous. People don't know about that. That automatically tells me that he does not care about this lady's safety nor her well-being. So for that, he's out. But he's also out for the rest of this verse. He says 400 again, and this contains probably the most offensive line for me. He says, drop in and give me 50, girl, drop in and give me 50. You used to slide with me because you be tripping when you miss me. I hate that line so much. It sounds very rushed, and all of H.E.R.'s parts do not sound rushed in the song. So what I basically hate about YG is that he does literally the exact opposite of what H.E.R. does. He needs to have his part cut out and not to be shown to the general public ever again. Now, I feel bad kind of riffing on YG like this because I could understand from H.E.R.'s position that YG, he was very popular at the time when the song came out. So I can imagine that this was a very big deal for her to have a very large rapper on her track. Now, she did come out with an acoustic version, and let me tell you, it changed my life. Like, listen to this. We on the same page, you're the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. Y'all need to go blow up the acoustic version of this song. It doesn't even have 1 million views on it. That's criminal. Okay, that is actually a crime. It is so much better. And no YG. Next, we have Migos. Now, Migos came up for me like a couple years ago when I was in college, and it was all right. Like, I wasn't really like up on it because they're too much for me. It's too much hype going on. I feel like I'm tripping on 3 different accelerants and none of it is good. They have this thing where when they rap, it's very chopped up. It's like da 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 da, and then they punctuate the end of their lines with the audible version of an exclamation point, and it would be fine if it was like every once in a while, but it's every single line. And by the time I'm done listening to a Migos song, I'm tired. I feel like I've been yelled at the entire time, and I don't like yelling, if you didn't notice. So this is the problematic part of the song. Yeah, the coupe is robotic, I ain't touching. Looking at your hoe cause she bustin'. Riding the coupe with the wings. Going to Thailand with them. Insert racist Asian term here. Like, and then they say it twice to punctuate the line where they said, insert racist Asian term here. Like, who in the studio said, yes, this is okay? How did the Migos not think that this was bad? There's not been enough backlash about the fact that they used a racialized term to describe Asian people in their song twice. And then it goes on to say, Percocet parties serving fiends. Swear to God, my plug was Vietnamese. Like, and that's all they say about their plug, the drug dealer, whoever this person is in the song. They only describe their nationality. What does that have to do with anything about the drug dealer or the rest of the song? I really don't know. I don't know why this is a thing in rap music, whether it's the fetishization of or the making fun of or making light of Asian people in American rap music. That's not my thing at all. So for that alone, for those things alone, I'm like, and look, I know Migos are not supposed to be like the Maya Angelou's of rap music. I understand that. But at the same time, this whole song is basura, trash. Next on the list is any song by 6ix9ine, because he's a lie, a cheat, a rat, and not in the good Chinese New Year way, because I'm also the year of the rat, and the year of the rat is fire. He's a deadbeat, and he says the N-word way too much for someone whose last name is Hernandez. For that, trash. And then next on the list is anytime Justin Bieber tries to rap. It's kind of like putting the Xbox controller cord near the game console, so when you hand it to your little brother, they think that they're playing, but they're not. That's how I feel when Justin Bieber tries rap. You know he's not really rapping though. It just doesn't mesh with my spirit. You just really can't go from baby to rap. You know, that's a hard transition for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings too much. And to be honest, I don't know if I care that I did. Like I said, being wrong, it hurts. It's painful, but it's a great opportunity for growth. And that's what I just want everybody to understand, is that we don't have to settle for crap lyrics from crappy people that sell their merch for like $150 a t-shirt. And when we demand better, we get better. Remember that. All right, guys, seriously, thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you for liking or disliking. Thank you for commenting, even if that means leaving a hate comment. And thank you for subscribing or unsubscribing, maybe. And I'll see you in the next video. If you want nice me, go check out my other videos. I promise you, I have some nice inspirational things to say.